There's a reason I started my channel by fusing Minecraft and Christianity. It's because I've always believed Minecraft can help us understand Christianity in many ways. It shows why modern science is compatible with belief in God, it helps us understand what heaven will be like and what we will do there, and even helps us understand the problem of why God allows evil. Cool! Does this work for other video games like Fortnite or Angry Birds? No. Minecraft is different because Minecraft is a copy of the real world, and we know that reality exists outside of the world of Minecraft, so that helps us explore the possibility that reality could exist outside of our physical world. So understanding how we relate to a Minecraft world can help us understand how God relates to our world. Let's say there was a villager who had never met a Minecraft player, and that all he knew was the natural world of Minecraft. He might not believe Minecraft had a creator. He might not believe there is a world outside Minecraft. In fact, the scientists of his world might believe that Minecraft generated by a natural process. They might say, we don't believe in a creator. Science has revealed that Minecraft generated by a code. There's no big villager in the sky who went into creative mode and built all this. Now, we know that it's silly for a Minecraft character to think this way, but this is similar to how a lot of modern atheists think about God. Especially ones who think that the more science can explain about our world, the less room there is for God. But Minecraft shows us that even if science is able to explain everything about our world, God can still be behind it. There is no contradiction. For example, it's true that every Minecraft world is generated by a code. Kinda like how there are laws of physics behind the world we see. Minecraft worlds are infinite and will keep generating themselves based on the seed code that you give them. Seriously, anytime you make a new Minecraft world, you can use your own seed code, any combination of letters and numbers that you want, and the algorithm will generate you a world in an exact and predictable manner based on the seed code that you put in. And even though your new world is infinite, anyone in the world who uses the same seed code that you did will have the same exact world generated for them. So even if our world generated by a completely natural process, we can still say God created it exactly as he wanted, because God made the process and God started the process knowing exactly how it would turn out. This is why a lot of modern thinkers think we might live in a simulation, and that's possible, but it shows that belief in God is also reasonable. Now here's how Minecraft can help us understand heaven, or the new heavens and the new earth, which is what the Bible actually talks about. A big question is, how similar will the new heavens and the new earth be to the earth we currently live in? Because the Bible has a lot of passages that imply that the new heavens and the new earth is just going to be a redeemed version of this world. For example, Jesus says the kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which starts in this world and grows and continues into eternity. And the book of Revelation describes heaven in pretty physical terms. There's going to be cities and kings and nations, so it's not just going to be floating on clouds for all eternity. But there are also a lot of Bible passages that imply discontinuity, that the world's just going to be destroyed and the new heavens and new earth will be something completely new. 2 Peter says the earth is going to be burned up by fire, and Revelation says the new heavens and the new earth are going to replace the first earth that will pass away. So what gives? So when you update a Minecraft world, in a sense, the first world is destroyed, but the new world is the same, but better. The things that are destroyed in the first world are things like bugs and glitches, and everything good from the first world continues. If you update your world, you can have the same structures and all the cool stuff from the old world, but with a lot of the problems fixed and a lot of new possibilities added. This applies to our world because a lot of the problems of our world are baked into the laws of physics and biology, which make death, decay, and destruction inevitable. So when our world gets an update, the laws of physics need to be changed, and the laws of biology also need to be changed so that the lion can lay down with the lamb, as scripture says. So the new creation is going to include things like trees, lemonade, Bach, birds, and Ohio, but is not going to include things like death, pain, loss, and decay. Finally, Minecraft explains the problem of why God allows evil better than any philosopher I've ever read. So, a world where God never allowed any problems would be better than a world like ours where God does allow problems. Or so we think. When we create a Minecraft world, we actually have this choice between creative and survival. In creative, you don't have to worry about the problems of survival mode, like your house getting blown up, or losing your stuff, or getting swarmed by mobs, or just not having enough resources to build what you want. So why does anyone choose survival mode? Yes, it is fun beating the Ender Dragon and facing other challenges, but there's more to it than that. Building in creative mode is just less meaningful. If you start with creative, the only difference between a block of gold and a block of gravel is aesthetics. They're equally easy to obtain. In survival, the things you build don't just look nice, they actually have functions like farms and stuff. And the function wouldn't exist if there wasn't the threat of dying without food. Challenges like having to get from one place to another actually inspire more creativity with railways and stuff. Valuable things like gold and emeralds are actually meaningful because they are hard to obtain. Industrial progress in Minecraft is often motivated by fear of danger, kinda like in the real world. That first night hiding from mobs in your dirt house is terrifying, but it inspires you to get more resources and take on the world. Basically, everything cool in Minecraft would not exist if it weren't for some problem that had to be overcome. This applies to the real world too. Every technology that we enjoy arose in response to something bad. We developed computers to win World War II. We developed space travel to win the Cold War. We developed houses so we wouldn't die in the freezing cold. And we developed plumbing because people were dying of thirst. This doesn't just apply to human technology, but also biological features that arose out of evolution. For example, the reason this looks tasty to you is because somewhere along the way, your ancestors died for not being motivated enough to eat food. The reason we enjoy romance is because we need motivation to keep the species going so it doesn't die out. The reason we enjoy fine literature is because we like seeing problems get overcome somehow. God knows that the existence of evil leads to creativity that would not have arose without it, and Minecraft is a very good way of illustrating this. It shows that in some way, evil can be a garden for more complex and intricate levels of good. Of course, the Christian knows that all evil will be destroyed someday, and all that will remain is the goodness that was brought out of it. In fact, evil being transformed and overcome with good is literally the whole message of the cross, with Jesus defeating death by his death and resurrection. Minecraft also shows us that creativity is good in and of itself, so if temporary evil leads to more creativity, then it's not really evil in the long term. Because we are created in the image of God, the Creator, having a world where we can create stuff helps us understand why God does what he does. Thank you for watching this video. If you want access to some exclusive content or just to support my channel and help me keep making videos while I'm in seminary, consider subscribing to my Patreon. You'll get access to old live streams, some private videos, and depending on which tier you subscribe to, you can request any video that you want. The link for that will be in the description. Also linked in the description is my Discord server that everyone is welcome to join regardless of your denomination, where you can fellowship with other Christians and talk about matters related to the faith.